Pinterest is the platform that is responsible for sending a steady stream of targeted traffic over to my website. And today I'm sharing the 5 resources that I wouldn't want to do Pinterest without. But first, if you're new here, hi, I'm Michaela Bucchianeri, psychologist turned copy coach, and I help you bring more of your in-person magic to your online presence, attracting dream clients, patients, and customers with words that connect. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe for new videos each week. First on my list is my copy bank. It's where I store keywords, content ideas, pin descriptions, you name it. And if you don't yet have a copy bank of your own and you'd like one, shameless plug for my free copy bank challenge. It's going to get you set up in really simple steps with creating your very own database of magical words that'll speak right to the very people you're trying to reach. It gives you everything you need to know, nothing you don't. It's completely free. You're free to go through it at your own pace, and I highly recommend. So you can join at the link below. Number 2 is Canva. Now, as a non-designer myself, in fact, I like to say that my brain thinks in unformatted text files. I find it especially helpful that this platform is so user-friendly. It makes it really simple to store all my branding details, create templates that I can use again and again for regular pins, video pins, idea pins, board covers, pretty much every visual asset I could possibly need on Pinterest and beyond. I can do right there in Canva. I love that once everything is set up in Canva, I can go in and just refresh it to reflect my new content, text, and fresh images. And speaking of images, Social Squares is hands down my go-to resource for images to use in my business. Social Squares is actually a styled stock photography membership. It's unlike anything else out there. And with a library of over 6,000 images and growing, you will never run out of beautiful, professional quality, strategic images to use across all different parts of your business. And as Pinterest continues to emphasize the importance of pinning fresh content to the platform, I'm more thankful than ever for the incredible array of images that are right there in the Social Squares catalog. Now, Pinterest has a native scheduler built right into the platform, and so you don't actually need a third-party tool to schedule your pins. However, if you're finding that you'd really like to be able to schedule pins further out, or you want to shuffle up the order of your pins or rearrange them in different ways, or you'd like to connect with communities of other pinners, then Tailwind is the tool I highly recommend. I've used it before, I love it, and it's just my top choice for an outside scheduler off the platform. Finally, with so much information about Pinterest swirling around online, it can be really tempting to try and cobble together your own DIY strategy based on tips and posts that you find online. But I highly recommend that you find one Pinterest expert to follow and go all in on what they have to share. This is going to help you out in at least a couple of ways. First, it's going to be kind of a quality check of the information that you're following. If you're following someone who makes it their entire business to teach on Pinterest, it's going to make sure that the information you're following is sound. Secondly, it's going to bring more cohesiveness to your strategy. If you're following lots of different people's advice, it can potentially conflict and just bring a lot of confusion to what ultimately should be an easy additional piece of your marketing. Jen Vasquez, aka the Pinterest Queen, is the expert that I trust and have worked with on my own Pinterest strategy. And she also happens to have been a recent guest on this channel. So go ahead and check out our conversation right here. Okay, your turn. What are your go-to must-have Pinterest tools and resources? Share them below so that we can all learn from each other. And if you found this little roundup helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.